make it a weakness. You gotta see this. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so if you could describe yourself in one word, what would it be?
One word. Amazing.
Why do you say that?
Just because of everything I do, everything I'm bringing to the table.
What do you bring to the table?
So I mean, I'm a artist, designer, filmmaker, author, all that kind of stuff.
So let's start with artist. What is your main focus as far as like artistry?
So I would say hip hop. So I got Truth and Flex out right now, and a project I put out in 2016.
And you're starting your own label?
Yeah, so I started Black Ab Records back in 2016.
How's that been so far?
I mean, it's been good. So everything's independent. I mean, I don't rely on anybody. I got one right-hand man. Shout out to Envy Trade. But that's about it.
What was your inspiration behind starting this record label?
My daughter. So my daughter was born in January 2016, and she's like, I've always done music since I was a kid, but like, she was the one that inspired the label and like me doing everything I am right now. I'm sorry.
How'd you come up with the name?
So my favorite color is black, and so Black Ave, it's like, so avenue, it's like a street. So like, my collective is a bunch of creatives. So whether you draw or make music or do movies or like whatever it is you do, if you're about what we do, all right, you're on our street. If not, then I mean, like,
Right.
you already know what's up. Like.
Right. What inspired you for the logo?
I'm sorry, say again.
What inspired you for like the logo?
Okay, so the logo, I mean, it's so just like your like smiley face, it's a like half frown, half smile. So I mean, under the frown is a money sign, and under the smile is a cross. So it's like adding an even balance to your life. Everybody, no matter what religion you follow, you're chasing money. But I mean, without God, like that, it's nothing.
And
But, no. Go ahead, my bad.
So what are you expecting, to do with this like record company? Like as far as like how are things moving for you?
What I'm expecting to do is I just want to make my footprint on the world. I just want to make my impact on the world and like make opportunity for my children, my children's children, my friends and family. I'm just trying to provide for them and like put myself in a position I can do whatever I want to, like whenever I want to. That's it.
What would you say is your favorite part about everything you do? Like, is it the music? Is it running the business? Is it...
Really just the process, everything. Like, I'm enjoying the whole process of it. Like, I know I'm not famous or anything yet, but just the whole, like, starting it from the ground up and, like, doing everything I'm doing right now, I know it's gonna pay off in the long run. And it doesn't mean anything to you in the long run if you don't go through the struggle right now, so.
What would you say your biggest motivation is if it's not your kids?
My biggest motivation is just like making it, like just like I said, providing for my friends and family and just making my footprint on the world before I go out. Like the day that I die, I want to make my footprint on the world. Like everybody know who I am.
So what happens when things get tough or hard? What do you kind of tell yourself, or what do you do to get through it?
As far as that, like I just remember like everybody goes through the struggle. Like I said, life is hard for everybody. Everyone's gonna go through hard times. I mean, it just depends on how you get up from the hard times, like how you get through the hard times, how you come back, how you recalibrate your mind. Like it just.
So how do you do that? How do you have something happen and then get back up and keep going?
I want to say, I mean, it's really all mind state. Like, you can sit and beat yourself up, or you can sit and say, hey, I made a mistake. I'm going to learn from this, and then, like, go on from that. That's what I do with my mistakes. Like, I just learn from my mistakes. I say, hey, I fucked up. Excuse my language, but, I mean, that's what happens, and then you just go from that. Like, that's all a part of the process, pretty much.
Would you say all of these things that you are saying is something that you kind of want to like bring with your stamp on the world? Like, what exactly do you want to, like, if it's not, you know, for yourself and for your kids, for everybody to know kind of who you are and what you do, like what you want to do for others? What do you want other people to feel when they hear your name?
I mean, I just want other people to pretty much believe in themselves and know that, like, if you have a dream, it's something that you want to do, you can do it. All you gotta do is just set your mind to it, and you can do it. That's all I want to do. I just want to inspire people and let people know, like, if you have a dream, you can do it. It's very possible. I mean, I'm not saying I didn't come from like poor or anything or nothing, but I mean, like, no matter what background you come from, like, you can do whatever you want, whatever you set your mind to, you can do.
Where are you seeing yourself in 5 years with everything that you're doing?
In 5 years, I'm seeing myself like with a multi-million-dollar business. I don't care if I have like a record deal or not, but I'm seeing myself multi-million dollars, making opportunities for the people that I work with, or myself, or like, that's it. Just like still making money, creating opportunity for myself right now.
If you could have told yourself when you were first starting the process, what would it
be? Just not to get discouraged about like what people say. I know it's like a lot of people take in what people say like online or like comments or just even what they like. If they give somebody like their idea in person and they have like criticism, like a lot of people take in what other people say. I'm just gonna say like, yeah, it's cool to take in what other people say, but like fuck that. Like, do you? Pretty much. Like, yeah, people are gonna have their intake on what you gotta say, but like, it's you at the end of the day. Like, there's gonna be people that fuck with it at the end of the day. There's gonna be people that got something like negative to say, but like, it's you. Like, just do you, and the people that support you, support them. The people that don't, like, fuck them.
Speaking of support, have you had good support? And if, like, and when you haven't, because I know you just talked on how you kind of get both sides, right?
Right.
So when you don't have that support, like, does it affect you in a way to like go harder?
I won't say the non-support doesn't make me go harder. I mean, like, it's life to me. When I started at first, I was like, damn, it's some people that don't support me, but that's life. Like, you can't please everybody. Like, there's gonna always be people that don't like you. But like I said, you just gotta do you and do your art and do what you love to do. And the people that fuck with it are gonna fuck with it, and the people that don't are just, they won't say anything or be negative or whatever.
What are some things that people don't know about being an artist that you feel like people should know?
I guess how much courage it takes. Like, I feel like some people don't understand like how much courage it takes to like get on stage and get in front of like 20 people, 30 people, 50 people, 5,000 people, however many people, like, and really like put out your craft and broadcast your craft and expect people to like either like it or love it. I mean, like, if people don't like it, it's embarrassing. If people do, like, yeah, it's awesome, but like, it takes a lot of guts to really get up on a stage and get in front of people and do something. Like, even with public speaking, there's a lot of people today that can't even get up in front of people and say something because they're afraid of like public speaking, you know?
Was that ever a problem with you?
No. I even took public speaking in college, and that was like a piece of cake. I got an A in that class.
What has been the most nerve-wracking thing about the process?
The most nerve-wracking thing probably would be like just impressing everybody, like, because at the end of the day, you're trying to get a following and you're trying to like get popular, get famous, and it's like if you don't impress people, it's just like, all right, what am I doing it for? Am I good? Am I like, are people interested in me? That would probably be my most nerve-wracking. It's like, do people like me at the end of the day? That's it. Like, yeah.
Yeah, so your least favorite part about it all?
My least favorite part, honestly, would just be like the haters, like everything that like bad that comes with it. So like I get a lot, I won't say a lot, but like I get people online that talk bullshit. My last photo shoot I did with my clothes, somebody actually like ran up on the whole situation and tried to like get me there. It was some bullshit, but like whole nother story for a different situation pretty much. But the negative stuff, that's the bad part.
What are your top, like who are some people that inspire you? Or what are some things that inspire you to be who you are?
The top people that like inspire me is, I'll say one, my parents, because like they instilled a whole bunch into me that I know right now. My favorite artists like Kanye West, Drake, Jay-Z, XXX, I fuck with him a lot, even though he had like a real short time of like being himself, like on the major scale, pretty much. But I fuck with him a lot. Mike Jones, I fuck with him a lot. He inspired me to do like everything I'm doing right now. But that's really it. That's it right there.
Can you tell me 4 fun facts about you? They don't have to be fun.
So I mean, I like to travel. So I mean, I've been to several different countries outside the United States. I can name them all, but I mean,
What are they? What are
you
they?
said what? Austria, New Zealand, Fiji, all around Europe. So like Italy, France, Switzerland, Australia, like the actual country, Sydney, and all those different places. Like all those countries right there.
Was this all on like your own time?
No, this was a program called People to People. Yeah, so it's like a student program.
All right, that was only one. You owe me 3 more facts.
I love basketball. So before I started doing music, my dream was to like become an NBA star. You know, me being 6'3" and everything, I thought I had a chance. I thought I had a chance being 6'3", but I didn't make it second round basketball JV playoffs back in New Jersey. That's where I'm from. I didn't make it back then, so I just was like, fuck it. So what am I gonna do now? I started writing songs, and then I just fell in love with me. So the third fact is I'm about to start a podcast next month. So June. I already got like the studio where I'm about to shoot it and everything. I'm about to feature like a lot of like Dallas artists, and like Dallas creative, people that do comedy, art, music, all that kind of stuff. So I'm about to do that next month. Second fact, I'm not from Dallas. I'm from New Jersey, so I'm from the East Coast, up north, but I fuck with Dallas the long way. So I've been out here for like 9, almost 10 years. I'm sorry, I gotta take this.
What does your everyday look like?
My everyday. So every day I spend with my kids, my son and my daughter, and then besides like taking them to school and being with my son, I either get shirts made, I work on music, or I'm writing like whatever my next big idea is. Like I'm always working. Every day I'm like working on what is the next big thing that's gonna get me out of the position that I'm in right now. Like every day. That's how I work on.
Alright, well you have open mic, so you can give shout outs, you can, I don't know if you can freestyle.
Not really in the mood to freestyle, but I'll give shout outs. So first I'll shout out This Is Dallas. I appreciate the interview, everybody watching right now. I appreciate you tuning in. Shouts out This Is Dallas. Shouts out Dallas, just the city in general. showing me love since I've been here. Shouts out Black Ab, my man MB Trey. Just shouts out everybody that's fucking with the Black Ab movement right now. And this is Dallas, everybody. All I can say is I just want to encourage everybody just to support each other. Like, all the majors got enough supporters right now. There's nothing like supporting the person that's like right next to you, your neighbor, right now, the person that's right in your city. That's pretty much all I want to say.
I remember syrup sandwiches and crime allowances. Finesse a nigga with some counterfeit.